Oh, okay. Hello. Welcome back to the Deceitful Turnabout. Oh, just I just need to get there's way too much happening for me to reasonably describe everything. So we're just gonna keep going. Just keep going. No answer. To the contrary, I really must applaud you on a job well done. Your masterful planning and manipulation is truly something to behold. Mm, where are you going with this? The motive. A motive I'm not very proud to present. At last, a motive! Why did you decide to kill Marvin Grossberg? He had no reason at all to kill Marvin Grossberg. It was what the murder would achieve. That is the motive of this case. Oh, he knows we know. Mr. Justice, what do you mean? I'm not following. What I'm saying is that the consequences of what would happen had this Tron gone awry was the very thing he was aiming for. The guilty verdict of Trucy right was his motive all along. Oh, this music. What? That's. That can't be. The. That. Voice acting? Ugh.
Answer me!
Oh.
For once in this trial, please say something I can believe.
Oh.
Please don't tell me that's true.
Uh. I.
You were right, Apollo. I can't be.
Oh. Oh, and she's gone. You. You did this to her. Your motive was to do this to her? Who are you? Do I even know you? No, you don't, Apollo. I. I deny that motive. Why would I kill someone just to lock her away? What could you possibly do to get me out of prison? To me out of prison? No, I'm done being nice. I don't give a damn about any of it anymore. I'm not dealing with a friend gone bad. I'm dealing with an entirely different person. Entirely different person. Someone who can manipulate anything. That's the truth behind Phoenix Wright. That's all it's been for the past 8 years. There's one thing she could do out of prison, and that's to notice all the little inconsistencies. Inconsistencies? Really? What do you mean? There's a certain ability that me and Trucy share as the children of the Last Grammary. We can both see things that others can't. For instance, the slightest twitch of the eye, or the slightest convulsion of a scar. You're saying I'd put her in that much mental anguish over a scar? Let me remind you that the scar was meaningless until you pulled out Widget. Why would I possibly even commit this murder even if that was a concern? The longer I waited for an incident, the higher chance there was of something unexpected happening. So tell me, why would I wait? Very well. What? No hesitation? You know, you did the one thing you really shouldn't have done. You hurt my sister. I don't care who you are. Nobody will get away with that, I assure you. Your bad decisions and actions are hurting everyone around you. Yet you don't bat an eye as long as suspicion isn't thrown your way. I am fortunate to tell you that I know suspicion would arise. After all, the last Agronomy came into town. Ugh. And I can very easily confirm that you were confronted by Thalassa. The fact that we hadn't ran up to meet her or talked to her at all told her the obvious truth. You hadn't told us that we were related yet. That fact is very important due to this piece of evidence. This, uh, uh, that piece of evidence is related to your relation? Boy, am I glad you don't know what you're talking. Oh, uh, oh wait, I don't. Oh shoot, am I? Uh, uh, God dang it, what was it? You made sure to specifically mention a brother. That's odd. Who was it that revealed me and Trucy were related in court? In case you forgot from yesterday, it was Phoenix Wright. The tide is shifting into my favor. He's letting me ramble more and more and more. I think it's a sign. I'm blowing past his defenses. Yes, I see. A horrific motive indeed. That only explains the motive, not the murder itself. You've completely shown that Clavier committed this murder. You've shown bits and pieces on how it could have been me. Yet, I still stand by the fact that I was attacked by the murderer. Right, the cross-examination. I'll tell you my story however many times you need. Just listen for once. I'll listen when you tell the truth. Okay. The struggle with the killer. Okay, let's do this. We were just entering the agency when I heard Mr. Justice and Trucy get hit. I turned around and I saw what is right now a blurry face to me. He hit me with a thinker before I could react, but it slowed me down. I tried to fight him off, but the killer grabbed the guitar and smashed me over the head with it. It had to be Clavier. What else bring the guitar with him? Is this the same testimony from earlier? He's smart. The exact same testimony as before. I can guarantee you that there's no hole in that story. I am innocent. You never were innocent. You orchestrated the entire thing. Believe what you want to believe, Mr. Justice. I'm afraid the ball is in your court. Okay. Cross-examination. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Let me save just at the start of this. There we go. If I remember correctly, you said you saw a man holding the thinker. I'm gonna believe that now. Then you said you got hit before you could turn around. Is this true? Yes, that's correct. As I said previously, he hit me before I could turn around. It didn't knock me out as I pushed the fight back, but seeing the familiar side of the scene, it caught me off guard. I got hit in the head again as a result and lost consciousness. Is there anything wrong with this? Back down. This isn't worth the risk. I just let him continue. Never mind. We continue. Turn around. Blurry face. Even after all this time, you can't recall any more details? I told you already. All I really remember is seeing the thinker and a guitar. The more I think about it, the more it feels possible to remember. I could swear the guitar wasn't there when we got to the scene. Except that's what you got hit with. That's exactly my point. The car is something you would have seen me bring in. How do you explain that? I suppose I can't explain that quite yet. It's a good question, one I don't have the answer to quite yet. He hit me with a thinker before I could react, but it slowed me down. You got hit with a thinker and it only slowed you down? You're sure about that? Not quite. I just know it was hit with something. I say it was the thinker then. It's the only thing that made sense at the time. I wasn't quite sure what it was that hit me. I know it slowed me down massively and I don't know where they went after that. You were bleeding when this happened, weren't you? Yes, typically getting hit by a blunt object hurts a lot. And they said that the culprit could have simply cleaned up the blood afterward. You mentioned someone mentioned something about the culprit's clothes, right? The more that I think about it, it was definitely Clavier. I have very little doubt that he was the one who attacked me. I don't think I have enough information to counter this yet. I tried to fight him off, but the killer grabbed the guitar and smashed me over the head with it. This is when you first mentioned the conversation between Clavier and Kristoff. The one that had a glaring contradiction in it. Contradiction that is you belittling set on me being the killer. Why would I actually tell you what was said on it if it led to me being found as the killer? I could easily lie about what's on that phone call and you wouldn't none the wiser. I think the fact that there was a contradiction proves that you weren't lying. You've seen today how much of a genius you are. You don't mess up like this. You had an objective when making that statement about the phone call. That's what you've been doing for the past 2 years too, let's not forget. You have still yet to prove that I'm the killer of that Academy murder. There's a grand contradiction somewhere in this testimony. I feel it. Once I find it, then we'll see who has to prove what. Wait. Wait, did I... We can't think of a counter-argument. I knew it. Had to be Clavier. I don't really know what to say to this. He's right. Provided that was the guitar, it had to be Clavier. Doesn't make sense otherwise. I'm done playing games. The amount of hurt that he's caused. It's genuinely sickening how he thinks he could just stand there. I'll show everyone that you're lying in this testimony. Honor, it's a contradiction. Oh, what is the contradiction? This? Okay. There's a problem. Scene. Okay. But cool. Dang it. Black? No, white thing? There's a problem. White thing? I don't know. Red prisoner profile? Oh god, what? I am so bad at this. Actually, hang on. There's a problem. The autopsy? That's... Oh! In both this testimony and the last, you've insisted that you were hit on the head with the thinker. However, that fails to account for something. Oh, what's that? The fact that the autopsy report says that you were hit with something of a long, rectangular base. Oh, I really need to start reading this more. Oh my gosh. Ugh. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? I can tell you the meaning of this. Mr. Wright was not hit with a thinker like me and Trucy. It was with a long, rectangular object. Because we have any objects that fit the description. Unless you're telling me you seriously know what exactly this object is. I'd give it a guess at figuring out what it is, but it'd be a long shot. Should I give it a go? Yes, I believe I know what this object could have been. What could it have been? What exactly are you saying this object is? We got two theories. First, the white thing. Of course. It makes sense. What makes sense? It was a guitar fingerboard. That's the rectangular object? Oh. Order, order. That would certainly fit the description, Mr. Justice. What say you, Mr. Wright? I'll concede that the thinker was not the weapon used upon me, but I don't think you realize what this means. Huh? You're still saying the guitar could have been used? In fact, this makes much more sense than your "it was dropped when moving Trucy" theory. He attacked me again with the guitar, shattering it. Then, seeing I was still moving, he hit me on the back of the head with the fingerboard. Thus, another reason the string would fall off. Oh. No! How did I not notice that? He's right. It only proves it was Clavier more. But there's nothing else that fits the description of a long rectangular object. If you're done playing games, I'd like to continue my testimony. Of course. I can't afford to slip up again. I need to think through all the possibilities. So was that... Wait, no more... I say it was the thinker. Do you want to guess who really attacked him? Your Honor, I'd like to clear up something once and for all. What is it that you wish to clear up? Who really was the one who attacked Mr. Wright that day? It was Clavier, I'm telling you. Considering everything we've discussed so far in this trial today, the answer shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. No matter how improbable it may seem, the person who attacked Mr. Wright was... himself. You think I attacked myself? That sounds insane, Apollo. I hit myself over the head with the guitar and moved the string as well as Trucy before passing out. Well, not to mention, I'd also have to clean up my own blood before passing out too. I see where the logic was at, Mr. Justice, but unfortunately it just doesn't fit. I should think it through again. What? Oh! This person attacked me? Doesn't seem at all that likely, if I'm being honest. Oh. The defense knows exactly who it was that attacked Mr. Wright that day. Who was it, Mr. Justice? I'm sorry. No matter how hard I think this through, this is the only thing that makes sense. I need to think really hard how to not make things worse for him. Let's review the facts. The person who attacked Mr. Wright brought a guitar to the scene to ambush him with. This creates a huge contradiction, considering me and Trucy were knocked out with the thinker. Therefore, the only way that Mr. Wright could be the killer is if the attacker was Clavier Gavin. What? Oh, what's this gonna lead to? Order! Order! Mr. Justice, I thought you said Mr. Gavin was the killer. I still stand by that claim. However, murder is far different than assault. I think the only possibility of what truly happened that day is as follows. 12:42 p.m. Apollo and Co. enter the agency, expecting nothing out of the ordinary. Little did we know, the agency was completely transformed to the former Wright & Co. offices. It was in that moment of genuine shock that we were attacked by our assailant. That assailant being Mr. Wright, of course. Me and Trucy got knocked out by Mr. Wright. He was setting up the scene. Then what happened? Right. All along, it was you who gave me that everlasting headache. Prosecutor Gavin, are you saying? That's what I couldn't remember for the past 3 days. You called me to the scene. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wait a damn second. Why in the world would I... To set me up. You called me under the guise of checking the song. Just wanted me to cause a mess at the scene. What? Why did he call you to go to the scene? At 2 p.m. He told me that you guys would be going out for a bit while he set up for this. But when I got there, he tried to attack me. No, I didn't attack you. What are you talking about? Please continue, Prosecutor Gavin. This is exactly what happened. Oh. Hello, Alright? Where are you? I suppose I could have a good look around. The Justice. That's right? What? Hello, Herr Gavin. That right? What did you... Oh. That... What are you doing? He'll understand someday. No. He's still awake? Oh. Oh, God. He's bleeding. I cleaned up the blood, then left and called the police. Mr. Wright, this is... What in the world could you possibly say to this? It's wrong. What? How? Let's cut to the main problem inside his little story. He said that they attacked him with the thinker. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Makes perfect sense how he knocked me out if I had the thinker. For me to have held that statue in my very hands. But remind me, were my fingerprints ever on it to begin with? Ah! couple police who arrived on scene can confidently tell you that I had no gloves on at the scene. You could have had more than enough time to wipe it off. Hold on. No, please. Had I been wearing gloves, you would have found them during your little investigation, right? Or at least the police on the scene would have. That's a good point. The only possible explanation is that he's simply lying. Or if we proceed to humor Mr. Justice's theory, then clearly I called Mr. Gowan to the scene and he knocked me out. Then he proceeded to wipe off my incriminating prints, plant Trucy's on there, and leave. Tell me, which of those sound more likely to you? I don't know.
Mr. Justice, Mr. Wright's counter-argument is logically sound. What do you say in regards to it?
What do I do? What do I say? That's what I thought. There has to be an explanation, but don't have a single idea as to what it is or how I'd even prove it.
I'm afraid
this trial has run its course.
though some doubt remains regarding the murder of Athena Sykes, it seems to be entirely proven that Mr. Clave Gavin is the one responsible for the murder of Marvin Grossberg, assaulting Phoenix Wright, Trucy Wright, and Apollo Justice, and for the abduction of her mission. With that all cleared up, I believe it is time for the verdict.
That justice. I wish I knew how to. I'm truly sorry. Oh, think. I need something, anything.
Despite the many opportunities and extensions I have given to both parties, I believe there is nothing more that can be gained from a trial that has already been overstayed its welcome. This court now give a ruling. This court guides defendant Mr. Trucy Wright.
Never has a victory felt so punishing in my life. Or what's left of it.
This court is now adjourned.
Oh. Don't give up now, Polly. That wasn't a bad ending? Trucy? We don't have time to waste, Polly. Your life depends on it, doesn't it? But what can I even do? I can't prove he did anything to Clave without the fingerprints. He's right. They should have been present on the murder weapon. I don't have anything, Trucy. Yes, I'll admit proving that he committed that murder will be hard, but he left something very fatal slip when we discussed the motive. He what? Remember what he said during the motive. There's a certain ability that me and Trucy share as the children of thoracic gramarye. We both see things that others can't. For instance, the slightest twitch of the eye, or the slightest convulsion of a scar. You're saying I'd put her in that much mental anguish over a scar? Let me remind you that scar is meaningless until you pulled out Widget. Why would I possibly even commit this murder even if that was a concern? The longer I waited for an incident, the higher chance there was of something unexpected happening. So tell me, why would I wait? I remember, but what did he let slip? What he let slip was... Mr. Justice, I've been letting you ramble on and on and on, but playtime is over. All you've been doing this entire trial is barely holding on, inch by inch. In fact, every case of yours is like that, isn't it? Let Trucy talk. Your first case where I was accused. I had to hold your hand the entire way through, didn't I? You even had to have a little child assist you during your next two cases. And then you so unwittingly allowed yourself to get my pawn against Kristoff. The Academy murder was the first case where you mostly figured it out on your own. Even then, your vapid, baseless belief in a mere theory cost you the life of an innocent man. And that brings us to the present day. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, well, you know how it goes. Apollo Justice, ace attorney, is gonna repeat every single one of his past mistakes. And you fail again. Nobody's in the state to help you in your crumbling. You can't possibly win without someone holding your hand, can you? I will admit that I am still an inexperienced lawyer who may stumble every now and then. I will even admit that I have needed help in the past. You're right. I've needed both you and Trucy. It takes a village, doesn't it? Well, you know how it goes. That's a truth I won't ever forget. But here's the thing, Mr. Wright. There is a key difference between my past and our present. What's that? Back then, I relied on you. I considered you my mentor, and eventually my friend. But now, everyone knows you're nothing but a murderer. Oh, that's so true. Here's a news flash for you, Mr. Wright. I don't need you anymore. This entire charade ends here and now. I will never need you again. Nobody will. The music. Ugh.
Order, order, order! Mr. Justice, it seems you've been reinvigorated.
Yes, I have. Because I have decisive evidence that proves Mr. Wright killed Athena Sykes. You have what?
Decisive evidence.
Once again, Mr. Wright is his own undoing. After all, he revealed the truth in them to all of us in complete and utter accident. Don't you think it's too late to be coming up with yet another one of your fringe theories? You're bluffing, aren't you? Odd how it's you says I'm bluffing. It turns out that the very slip that reveals the truth isn't a bluff of yours. Wasn't it you who said I'm a grand manipulator? An accomplice that nobody should actually be proud of, mind you. No such evidence exists. If you had it, you would have presented it by now. You don't have the evidence at all. That's the end of the road for freedom for you, Mr. Wright. Your reign of terror ends here. Your own words that sealed your fate are... the scar was meaningless. Oh my god, back to the goddamn scar. I don't have it. On the contrary, you just proved that you do. The scar was meaningless. Notice the tense here. Was. The scar's been here all along. And you said it was meaningless until Bridget revealed the truth. Oh, Mr. Wright, have you heard the phrase, think before you speak? I should be thanking you for teaching me the value of a simple slip-up in a witness testimony. You just told the entire court not only that you have a scar, but also that it was meaningless until Widget revealed the truth. That could also mean you've had it for longer than any of us were expecting. You just proved unequivocally that you're the killer. Oh, well, Mr. Wright, let's see you fight your way out of this one without a scratch. Oh, this is so good. You know what? Fine. I admit it. I killed Athena Sykes and framed Hugh O'Connor for the crime. Oh, he just admitted it.
Why?
I'm sure Mr. Justice noticed this himself. But there is something Athena said. I'll find out who killed my mother, even if it's the last thing I do. Those words, those 15 words are what sealed her fate. Since Juniper was in the infirmary, it was only a matter of time before Mr. Sykes visited her dear friend. It was when she entered that I had cut the light so she couldn't see her attacker. That unfortunately failed. Clearly. You don't confess to killing Mr. Sykes? Why would I confess to something like that? What? Then why would you tell her that you did? Palliative care. Couldn't bear to see her in pain during her final moments. Consider it my final act of kindness to Miss Sykes. I couldn't tell her I really killed her mother now, could I? What? What?
Who committed the murder of Miss Sykes? It was Simon Blackwell, wasn't it?
That's a secret I'll take to the grave. You're the Phantom, aren't you? I'm just saying it, you're the Phantom. You're not Phoenix Wright, you're the Phantom. No amount of advanced interrogation techniques will get that information out of me. I'm stronger than you think. Don't I have my own trial to attend soon enough now? Even while marching to his defeat, he'll never let go of his secrets. Did he never really trust any of us?
Well, I would certainly like to see this matter resolved. It must be saved for another time.
What?
This, therefore, concludes the trial. Gosh, it's 6:50. This has been a long trial.
I know I'm gonna feel exhausted when I finally get to sleep. I still can't believe it's over. I saved Trucy and myself too. I won against someone who's been planning this trial for years. almost feel like I call myself an experienced lawyer now.
Your Justice, I must applaud you. Without your expert defense deductions, I don't believe we would have found out an old truth. Truth behind Mr. Wright's hidden criminal activities, that is.
Why is everyone so casual about this? It's nothing really, Your Honor.
Bless you, Kevin. I'm sorry for what has happened today, and I truly hope you had a good awakening from this incident.
Thank you, Your Honor. Suffice to say, I think we've had quite the harsh reality check. When it comes to dealing with Phoenix Wright, at least.
Now then, considering what happened earlier, I believe there are no objections. This court finds the defendant, Trucy, right?
What? Wait! Ivy's going to... No!
One of these days, I'll finally get to declare a verdict.
Hang on a second. I have a... I can't say I have an objection. I couldn't think of a counter-argument then. I certainly don't have one now. The fingerprints are what proves him innocent. But how did they not get left behind? Right now, it's like Clave is the only guilty party in this case, but I know that's not true. He didn't do this. The only conceivable way it could be possible is if Mr. Wright didn't leave his prints at all. When no gloves were found and Clave couldn't have cleaned them off. He didn't even pick the thinker up. So, the only possible way is if he didn't leave his prints. The only way that's possible, but he didn't have any prints to begin with. That's only possible if he's not. You just figured it out. No. 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 That isn't possible. No. Oh my god, no.
Mr. Justice, I'm afraid your silence only adds further credibility to my judgment. You have nothing further to add. Perhaps it was time for you to rest your case and accept the truth, as it were.
There's one more truth that needs to be unveiled, Your Honor.
One more truth?
Ever since it was brought up, there's a particular point that I haven't been able to quite place. The matter of the fingerprints present on the thinker, or the lack thereof. By the same token, I think I know why your prints weren't found, Mr. Wright. That man at the prosecutor's bench, that man's not Phoenix Wright. Here we go. Oh no, he knows we know. But, Polly, it can't possibly mean that. No, I refuse to believe that. Trucy, I already accepted long ago that whoever that man over there is, he isn't Daddy. I refuse to believe I've been raised by that monster. I can't accept that. Why don't you... the thing changed. The thing changed. Why don't you accept that things can change, Apollo? And people too. Just because you never noticed what was going on doesn't mean I'm suddenly not me anymore. What are you even doing this for, Apollo? Some measly fingerprints? I think the image used to be a little too out there this time. And that's coming from someone who's claimed in the court that people can seemingly fly twice. Except you aren't you. I know that for a matter of fact, whoever you are. And I can prove it. No.
You can prove that the man on the stand isn't Phoenix Wright. What evidence do you have to support your claim?
Oh! I know how to prove it. I know what the answer is, despite how much I hate it. Wait, not the case files? Wait. Wait. The killer's riddle?
A scrap of paper. Where did you find this?
It was in the desk at the crime scene, and I couldn't wrap a head around what it means. Until now, at least. Okay, so I did what I thought a bit too early.
Here he dead. You're claiming he's dead.
Oh, so I'm right. If he's been dead, then...
Mr. Justice, what's the meaning of this? How long are you saying he's dead for?
That can also be proven in that riddle. The riddle that ultimately turns this case to a far greater tragedy. Who even are you, Phoenix Wright?
Mr. Justice, you will now submit to the court the phrase that shows how long Mr. Wright has been dead for. Where is it?
A month?
A month later? What?
The date this is referring to is a month after April 20th.
Oh, I see. Wait, today is April 14th. What are you talking about?
April 20th, 2019.
What? What?
So close to revealing the truth once and for all. I can feel it. Apollo, what are you talking about? There's no way he died 8 years ago. That means... I'm sorry, Trucy, but that man you've got considered to be your father, he never truly had a chance to be your father to begin with. He died just a month after adopting you. No. No! The final lie, huh? It isn't enough to just let me walk out of here into my own trial, is it? You have to keep digging, no matter how painful. After going this far, there really is no going back witness. Not even calling him Phoenix anymore. You said it yourself. You seem to realize the truth now, don't you? You've seen past all the red herrings. You've seen past all the tricks. Now, it's time for our showdown. I don't know what you... Cut the bullshit, Apollo. I'm not an idiot. You know who did it. I can personally tell you that you won't be winning this one easily. You can sound like I want to do this. That's exactly my point. I know you don't want to do this, but you know you have to, especially now that you know I know. I have to do this. You've tarnished his name for the past 8 years, but I won't let you do it a second longer. I'm afraid we need more than a piece of paper to believe you, Mr. Justice. Can you provide a tangible method to prove that I am dead? Do I have something like that? If I do, it must be buried deep in evidence. I know it. I know exactly what it is. This sounds like it could be a incredibly long shot, but I have to at least try it. Mr. Wright, for Trucy, for myself, I have to trust my instincts yet again. They've led me this far. We're in the home stretch now. I don't have direct proof of it, I don't think, but there is definitely a tangible method to prove it. So you've officially overtaken me as the bluff master of Japanifornia legal system, huh? Apollo, please. To be extraordinarily unorthodox. This is the only way, even if I don't believe it, the way to show this. The way I can prove it is this. So I did it a bit too early, but I first. Maya Fey. She can channel spirits. Before I say anything, is Miss Maya Fey present in the gallery? I know she wouldn't miss the trial for the world.
Oh, God, she's been seeing this whole thing. Oh, no.
Mr. Wright was her best friend, after all. He's been by her side through thick and thin, even as she sat there on the very defendant's chair. I don't think it's possible for her not to return the favor. I was wondering when you would ask for my help in this case, Mr. Justice. That voice.
You can't. I know that voice.
That man. He can't be Nick. I know he's not. And if you think I'm gonna let you tarnish his memory, then you're very mistaken, Mr. Imposter. Oh, God. What? Oh, look at her.
Order, order. Miss Fey, what are you saying?
I've only heard rumors of her powers of summoning the deceased. I've never once thought that I would rely on it. I don't know if it's real, but it's the only shot I've got. Miss Fey, I only have one request for you. One that you may find difficult, maybe even painful to comply with. But please, do it for Mr. Wright. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, Mr. Justice. Would you Please channel Mr. Wright's spirit for the court. What? No. No. You can't. I... No matter how hard you try, you can never live up to Mr. Wright's legacy. He'd do anything for the people he loves. He pivoted entire life's plans, kept his mentor's legacy alive long after her death. He almost got killed by the Mafia, as well as faced off against the most ruthless prosecutor ever known in this court. He took a chance on a young student's belief in her sister. He even managed to outwit an assassin with a dangerous reputation. He even ran across a burning bridge without ever once worrying for his own life. And he did it all because of this. All because of this? Wait. Oh, the only evidence is the badge. An attorney's badge. He knew what it truly means to be a defense attorney. To believe in the people around you with all your heart. To see the best in people no matter what. And to vouch for them without ever thinking twice. To take people in as your own. To provide help to the helpless. To defend the defenseless. Give people hope that there are truly better things to come. That any situation, no matter how tough it may be, can always be turned around to a happy ending. I only regret that I never had the time to learn that from him. You can change your face, change your voice, change every little mannerism, but you can never change who you truly are. Duh. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth, you can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney. Oh, oh, shoot. Duh. God. Ah. Oh. Oh. What? Why did you do this? Why did you kill my dad? He was a smart man. Too smart. He figured it all out too soon. He wasn't supposed to... The UR1 trial. He wasn't supposed to find out. 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 It's because of the truce. Oh, there you can see the purple. Yeah, there. It's because of that UR1 king. Wait, I'm just gonna let the game explain. Trucy, are you alright? I'm so sorry you had to see that. I'm here now, I promise. Daddy? Mr. Wright? Suppose you can tell it's him from the lack of facial hair. Right? Oh yeah, you're back here now. It's been a while, Mr. Gavin. And Trucy, you've grown so much. Daddy? No. Is it really you? What if you're not real? What if you're not real again? Please be real this time. Trucy, everything she's known came crumbling down from his actions. Even for me, seeing the real Phoenix, it's almost surreal. Hey, I'm real, Trucy, just as much as you are, okay? Promise I'll always be. You don't have to be scared anymore. You, in the red suit. I don't think I know you. Kind of remind me of one of my friends, though. He likes red too. Oh. Edgeworth. Oh, I'm Apollo Justice. I'm a defense attorney and I'm Trucy's brother. Brother? I didn't know she had one. Are you Mr. Glamoury's son? Oh, no. Say Mom. That's a long story.
So, Mr. Wright, what happened to you?
It's odd. I know it's been a while since I was killed, but it feels so real. It seems like only seconds have passed since my death. Never thought I'd say that in my life. Well, technically speaking, I didn't. I was about to lose my marbles here. Can you tell? Perhaps I should fill you in on what happened in this case. Oh, it seems like my murder was just the start. Alright, I'll tell you what happened. A month after I lost my badge, I was investigating that diary page, all the chaos it caused to my life. The more I dug around, the more it led me to someone in the police department. More specific. That is the confirmation. I knew it was true, but the confirmation. More specifically, Bobby Fulbright. Full of optimism, but it was clearly an act. It seemed like whenever I interrogated him, he was interrogating me back. Almost mirroring me. I didn't know at the time, but something truly sinister was going on behind the scenes. I'm positive I was being followed. Then he called me for a second interview, and a few seconds after I entered the room, I ended up here, in this court, studied a killer was impersonating you for 8 years. Sure seems like it, but that point wouldn't have been too late. I'm lucky enough to have enough friends to always have my back, you know. Maybe he thought someone would figure it out during the investigation. I was friends with prosecutors Miles Edgeworth, Detective Dick Gumshoe, General Big Shots. Way to humble yourself, Mr. Wright. And I know Maya would have never stopped searching for the truth behind my murder. I heard briefly before passing that Maskai was to join the force as well. I believe in them. I know they would have caught him soon enough. Maybe it was easier for him to just steal my face. It seems killers have gotten more creative since my time. But then he decided to kill Mrs. Sykes. I suppose that's when this incident really began.
I think we can fill in the rest.
And as for you, Mr. Justice? Ugh. Yes? I may have seen nothing in this trial. There's one thing I can believe in. I can leave Trucy in your capable hands. After the events of this trial, there's nobody better for the role. Mr. Wright. Daddy. As much as I'd love to stay with you, Trucy, I have to go eventually. There's one more thing I have to do before leaving this world, but I can wait until this trial is over. Mr. Justice? Sorry, there's sirens. Thank you. You're welcome, Mr. Wright. Oh, God. Oh my God. I needed a small break to process this, but okay, let's keep going.
Well then,
I think that hopefully is the end of the trial.
seems the sad truth of this incident has finally come out. Mr. Wright, well not Phoenix Wright, as we discovered, committed multiple murders in order to save himself. Turns out, however, an even greater tragedy was committed. Mr. Wright was murdered years ago by the true culprit who went so far as to masquerade as him. And we have Mr. Justice to thank for this grave injustice to be revealed.
So I'm not sure if I should be thanked for that. Mr. Justice, I can tell what you're thinking. After all, even I've thought of it before. Rather recently, in fact. Oh man. So I guess it's all over. The way everything ended. Was justice really served? Maya risked his life to save Maya is being sent to prison by Mo's hand. You're wondering, was justice really served? Sure, the man may have been a serial killer, but things were normal, weren't they? Spent every day around him, chatting with him, joking with him, working with him, believing in him. For 8 years. It's almost terrifying to think, was I truly that easy to replace? Or is there simply not much to me to begin with? Oh. I suppose things were normal for quite a while. You wouldn't have caught him if you could have been so easily replaced, you know. Although, another incident was bound to happen, and you wouldn't be quite so lucky to survive it. So it may not feel right, but you did the right thing. It's funny, Mr. Wright. Everyone didn't really think of you as someone who would talk like this. Well, dying sort of changes your perception on things. I suppose it would.
At long last, I think it is time to adjourn this court. This court finds defendant Trucy right.
Not guilty. Oh, oh my God. Wait, so is that it? April 14th, 7:42 p.m. God, what a long trial. Defendant's lobby number 4. You did the right thing. It doesn't feel that way. Apollo? Oh, a yes? Thank you. For keeping your promise. Oh, we did keep the promise. I promised to prove you both, you and Mr. Wright, innocent. That was the promise. And you did it? After all, I wasn't really daddy in there, right? Yeah, that's right. Are you guys gonna keep calling my name? Oh, you're here still. You're free, Trucy. I wouldn't miss that for anything in the world. And, well, you can guess why my schedule is suddenly a lot more open. Not that I could have anything in my schedule more important than you. Daddy. He's been here for a fraction of the time he's lost. And somehow, he sounds like a better father than an imposter ever was. So, about that last thing I want to do. Do either of you have a way to record a video for me? Are camcorders still a thing? Digital cameras? I don't really know how much things have changed. A video? For what? For Maya. Oh. Judging by her reaction, I imagine she's the one channeling me. Can she not see you? Or hear you? If we wanted to talk about the rules of channeling, we'd be here all day. But the short answer is no, she can't. She's effectively dead while channeling someone. She can't hear anyone and she can't see anything. Which is why I wanted to make a video for her to see. She deserves that at the very least. I think this scene is still looking like your office if you want to go over there. You can go ahead. Oh, hey Emma. Emma? Gosh, I know I died and all, but seeing all of you grown up makes me feel really old. You finally fulfilled your dream, huh? Feels like only yesterday that we were investigating crime scenes together. For what it's worth, I'm proud of you. Have something for me at Cafe Security while I'm gone, yeah? I told you, Polly. He's still old. I suppose I am. I've been called old for practically my entire youth at this point. Mr. Wright. Thanks again for everything. Okay, this time I actually don't know what you mean. I felt like I should say something, but go on ahead. I'll drop Trucy off at the office whenever she's legally let go. I suppose that's our cue then, Mr. Justice. Yep. April 14th. Wright & Co. Law Offices. And that's how you record. Just tell me when you're done. I'll be sure to write it down. I want Maya to see that video. Write it down? Are you leaving after recording it? As much as I'd love to say, there's a reunion I have to attend. Have a nice, afterlife, Mr. Wright. You too, Mr. Justice. What? Oh. Credits. Oh, that's a whole different... Should I? I don't know how long the credits are gonna be. Oh gosh, this is nearly an hour. You know what? Sure, whatever. I'll see you on the credits of the Deceitful Turnabout. Will be the last episode. For real. I will see you in the credits.